Hello and welcome to another video by Chadwell Motors. Today we've got for you a Volkswagen Golf. This one's a 13 plate, but I think a mark the newer of the shapes. Or is it the second last shape? Not sure, but this is one now that the shapes start coming out. This one's in a candy white colour, and it's got a few interesting specs. I'm not sure what trim it is, what trim level, but I'll show you all the specs the car has, and then you let me know. So we're going to start walking around the car. So the alloys look a bit tired. I'm going to sort these out. What I'm thinking is leaving them like this, and once you've seen the car, I could have them, if I'm going to get them refurbed, I might as well get them refurbed to a colour of your choice. So like maybe if you want them black or grey, or just have them same. Yeah, we'll get those done. So talking about body work, that's just a bit of dirt. We've got a little stone chip over here. I mean, the car's done 50,000 miles, so it's got a few stone chips here and there. It's got this little discoloration here, but that's coming off. That'll polish off. It's got a tiny ding here. The rest of the bodywork looks okay from here. This paintwork here, it's got a ding here and looks a bit fuzzy, but I'm going to try and get this polished out. Over here, I'm zooming out, with it's a bit dirty at the moment, but it's got some, so we've got some rough scratches here and there. So again, these I'll try and sort out. Let's see how things go. But we've got tiny stone chips, and just from loading and unloading stuff into the boot. Coming on to this side, it's all fairly clean. There's not nothing I can see on this side, and again you've got these tiny bits over here. I'll get a bodywork guy to sort these out, and then you've got one more ding on this side, and that brings us right back to the front. So the car actually I mean, it's just it's an old car. It's about 10 years old. Yeah, it's about 10 years old. So apart from that, there's not really much that's wrong with the bodywork. And again, don't know if I've mentioned, but you've got that little chip there. I'm trying to point out whatever I can see, because being an old car, these things are fairly common. But inside it's a different story. The car's actually really nice and clean inside. So you can see it's really nice and clean inside. It's not being used, not being abused. All the trim levels, there's no scratches around here. In fact, that looks new. Looking on to this side, and again, the interior looks really nice. There's no problems with the interior. Even on this side, this brushed aluminium panel looks fine, looks good. Opening the boot. Sorry about my jacket. It does have a manual pack and some service history, but I'll take pictures of those later on. That's your spare wheel and your tools in there. So looking at it from this side, again looks okay. Nothing's wrong with the door. Finally on this side, all seems to look fine. There's no scratches or anything like that. The interior is very well kept. I'll quickly go through service history with you whilst I'm on the video. I'll take this off. So that's got your owner manuals with it. So it's had, this is Halford's YN13 2022, was it 2021? I've done about 224, so driver's side tyre, full service. It's had a full service, and what else? Over here, some bits about tyres. So this was after the MOT was done. Where your tyres and brake pads need doing at 43,153 miles. That's all the service history, sorry, the history of the back. Okay, pass all the emissions, no problems. We've got one more here. So the car's not done a lot of miles, it's only done 50,000 miles, so every 10,000 miles you won't have crazy amount of service history. So found selector broken, rebuild transmissions. It's had a gearbox work done last year, 2022 2040. So gearbox is in there, you know, the gearbox is good. On this side it's had, by the way guys, this is very common. I'm a car dealer, and trust me, Golfs, Polos, new dual mass flywheel, fitted transmission, new oil, so your gearbox is good. On this side, 2013 245. So they've done some minor major service, minor service, and this one was done in 2022. So done a health check, and then last service is going to be done by me. I'll make sure the car's all good. It's got some previous service history as well, but that's not with this car. I'll try and get that for you online, but at the moment this is all the service history there is with the car. Let's give this car a little drive, see how she drives. So she's got 2 keys as well, so there's 2 keys with the car. Oops, sorry about that. Just try and get in the car. Okay, so once you start the car, you can see how quickly the car starts. There you go. Okay, you do have your heated side mirrors as well. Put the lights on auto, that switches all the lights on, and off we go. Put it in drive, the car drives just fine, and it's got a nice bit of torque with it as well. These 1.4s are quite nippy. You'll be surprised how nippy these cars are. But I do say, being a semi-automatic DSG gearbox, you always look after the car. You don't accelerate too much. Let the car just go with the flow. It's not meant for racing anyways. It's only a 1.4 tfsi, but when you need the power, it's there. Right, we've been driving through a bumpy road. The cars are pretty decent. There's no suspension noises coming up, and the car's shaking quite a bit as well, but it's nice in there. I don't feel anything. Going back, there's no problems again. Going back, the car goes back perfectly fine. Okay, so that'll bring me to the end of the video. If you've got any questions, give us a shout, be happy to answer your questions. In the meantime, just to let you know, the car will be coming with a service, and for the wheels, I'll either put some better looking alloys in the car, or I might just thinking of just getting them refurbed. So whoever decides to go for the car, I'll do a wheel refurb just before just before giving you the car. Thank you very much for watching the video. Take care. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Take care. Bye bye.